Aloha Lost fans from the island, this is Ryan with a special on-location Lost spoiler report. Now, if you've tuned into the message boards and fan sites out there lately, you might be aware of this, but if not, this is big. And again, if you don't like spoilers, this is your last warning. Please turn it off. I know some fans already regret finding out what I'm about to tell you. Now, I consider myself pretty lucky. I work in Honolulu, so when Lost is shooting, I can sometimes come and check it out. And on Monday, a friend of mine told me they were shooting right here at Honolulu Cafe, a downtown coffee shop, so I came down to look around and take some camera phone shots for my moblog at Flickr. But there weren't any really familiar faces around, and apart from noticing that the cast was wearing maroon and yellow uniforms saying Dinas on them, I said, well, that's enough detail, and went back to work. But, well, another local Lost fan was clearly not satisfied with a few camera phone shots, and he walked away with the call sheet. Now, his handle is Aloha Oi, and he posted it at the Survivor Sucks forums. But, of course, once it hit the web, it spread like wildfire to the other message boards, the tail section, the fuselage, 4850 and 162342.com, and pages of messages were soon posted as fans worked to determine the authenticity of the call sheet. Now, I know that spoilers, or fake spoilers, are a cottage industry for Lost. We at the transmission were one of the recipients in the mail of the mysterious and secretive goblet video, but that was quickly debunked both by fans and by the creators themselves. But I gotta tell you, the call sheet that surfaced looks pretty legit. The jargon, the location information, all correct, and of course it covers the scene that I myself came down here to see them shoot. So, although the scenes are in the call sheet out of order, some fans, of course, have put them in order, although there are several scenes missing, and this only covers a small portion of the finale, some big details are still covered in this call sheet. So let's go over a few of them, and hold on to your hats. Scenes 8 through 10, Desmond is let out of prison. He meets with Widmore, presumably Widmore of Widmore Labs of the pregnancy test and Widmore Construction of Michael's company. Widmore tells Desmond off. Scenes 18 and 19 take place in the year 2000 right here at the coffee shop. And in this coffee shop, Libby buys Desmond a cup of coffee. There's a question of $42,000, and in the end, Libby gives Desmond her boat, presumably the boat that he uses for his race around the world. Scene 23, Rose chats with Locke, not much detail there. Scene 27 takes place in the exterior of a stadium, presumably the stadium where Jack met Desmond. But in this scene, Desmond is talking to a woman named Penny. Who's Penny? Who knows? Perhaps the woman in the photo we see in the hatch. Scenes 41 and 42, Desmond wakes up on shore and is carried to the hatch, presumably a flashback to his arrival on the island. Scenes 46 and 47 take place at the exterior shaft entrance to the hatch, which is very interesting. Echo pulls himself out of that hatch. Why aren't they using the door? What happened? I guess we're going to have to wait to find out. Scenes 53 and 55, Charlie shows where the dynamite is, and Charlie and Echo enter the hatch again through that shaft. Scene 69, Kelvin, the original occupant of the hatch, is marching through the jungle as Desmond follows. And scene 72, Desmond runs back to the hatch. And finally, scene 88, on the beach, they hear the sound and the hatch door lands. So, as spoilers go, these are some pretty big ones. Could the call sheet be a fan fake? Could it be a really good fake out by the show's creators themselves? Well, frankly, a part of me wishes that were the case, but I don't think so. I guess that's why they call it a spoiler. We've got some pretty big dots now to connect, and fans are, of course, working furiously to do just that. To find out the latest thinking, check out the message boards, but definitely listen to Lost Podcast. For the Lost Podcasting Network here in Honolulu, and on behalf of my beautiful wife, Jen, aloha.